Ashe and grand rising to you all, my very beautiful people, my highly enriched melanin people, you the earth's original and organic humans, aka my fellow Africans. Yes, it is I, the Mystic Philosopher, and yes, it is evident that I'm still here with you on this side of reality. Someone texts me and asks me again if I missed a day. No, I didn't miss a day. Whenever I miss a day, I won't be back. I only skipped a day. Anyway, welcome back to the Mystic Peace, talking again under 15 minutes with the Mystic Philosopher. This is episode 19. Now, back to the topic of discussion, stress on the mind, or more correctly, the impact that this thing that we humans call stress has on the thing that we, again, humans called mind, or the mind. Now, in my last episode, which was episode 18 to be exact, in which I spoke about the word why, and I emphasized the power and the importance of the word why, I introduced a new word into the discussion on the subject of the thing called stress on the thing that we call mind. And I asked that as part of examining your life, that you please think very carefully about this four-letter word called want. This four-letter word want. And that by doing so, you please make all the notes and ideas that you might get about this four-letter word, want. And I also ask that you please think very carefully about all that you want, that you think and sincerely believe will make you a success, that will make all that you want, will make you a real success, that will make you a winner, and definitely not a loser, like I, the Mystic Philosopher. And of course, later I will explain what a loser is and why I'm a loser and not a winner. But we'll talk about that some other time. So no, I'm not putting myself down as some people say when I say that. Now, I also ask that you think about all that you want, that you think and sincerely believe would make your life happy or make your life happier. All that you want that will make your life fulfilled and complete. And I promise that by the end of these talks, by the Mystic Philosopher, you will either get it, get more of it, or get them, get more of them, or get rid of them all. And why did I ask you to do all that? One is that it is because, from my perspective, people that are stressed are not happy. In other words, the way that I see it, one cannot be happy and stressed and be stressed at the same time. And two, the reason why people want is because they lack happiness. So here again we see that want is synonymous with stress, or the word want is synonymous with the word stress. Or to put it another way, their want, or people's want, is producing more stress, and they are stressed because they want. You are stressed out because you want. And I'm going to make this point a little bit more clear as we continue. Some people have openly confessed to I, the Mystic Philosopher, and some people will openly confess to you or to anyone that they are not happy and that they want to be happy. And in the same breath, they will tell you what they want to be happy. And if they don't get what they want, they will not be happy, and they cannot be happy. You may also notice that at the end of all of my talks, I always remind you and implore you to live for today. And that by live, I mean that you claim your natural birthright. And just in case you did not know what your natural birthright is, I told you that it is your happiness. And here again, you may logically deduce from this that if happiness is your natural birthright, then you are born to be happy. In fact, I may even go as far as to say that the reason why you were born into this life is to be happy. And even to be more precise, the reason why you were born and incarnated into this physical body is to be happy. And possibly, it is not and was not for you to become famous or for you to become a success in accordance with the world's or with the system's view, with the system's practice and philosophy of this thing that we call success. Possibly, it was not, you were born, it was not, or you were incarnated into this physical body, and the reason is that you were not, and it is not for you to become a successful materially rich, for you to become a successfully materially rich, selfish, greedy, mean, proud, intolerant, insolent, arrogant, financially, politically, and religiously powerful and miserable image or miserable shell of a human, be it an old man, woman, or a child, etc. Some of whom the evidence is showing today that even death has despised and rejected them. But instead, you were and you are incarnated into this physical body to be happy, to experience and enjoy happiness. And I put it to you that if at all you are a natural, native earthly human, aka the earth's organic human, then that is your birthright. Your birthright is to be happy. Especially if you're a melanin, earthly, organic human. Your birthright, our birthright is to be happy. But more on this. And please let me divert a bit and quickly point out here and say that not all of us that are mistakenly, erroneously, and sometimes quite deceptively called human and woman or are in reality humans or women. Or to be even more correct, not all of us are natural, native, earthly humans and women. Not all of us are organic humans. The very popular statement or the saying that states that if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck is, from my perspective, not entirely true. No, it is not. And so, not just because some among us may look like us, walk upright like us, sometimes behave like us, or even mix with us and corrupt us, you name it, means that they are us. Please be not deceived anymore. And nor does it mean, or is it true, that we are all coming from the same source, that we have the same ancestors, and that one God created or made us all. For your information, human, that's not true what I said, that one God made or created us all. For your information, human, woman, or woman, humankind, womankind, and human being, and human beings, in essence, are not necessarily the same. And how can you know the difference? How do we know them? Or how can we know them? Test the spirit. Test their spirit. And by their fruits. That is how we know them. But more on that at another time. I don't want to deviate too far from the topic. If or when you should come into the understanding, understanding, and overstanding of what I have just said, then you will know and understand that some that are among us were and are created and incarnated here to rob us of our natural birthright. They are created and incarnated here to deprive us of our natural happiness. And like it or not, they can't help themselves from doing what they were and are created and programmed and sent here to do, which is to give us hell here on earth. But again, more on that at another time. And therefore, happiness is equal to living. Or happiness is really living. And so, if you are not happy, you are not living. And whenever we are not happy, we are not living. When you are unhappy, you are either dead or you are asleep, which is as good as being dead. As they said, take sleep. My mom used to say, take sleep and mark death. And to borrow a quote from the late Bob Marley, you must, and I quote, wake up and live. You all wake up and live. Wake up and live now. Wake up and live. Unquote. And so, whatever or whoever is making you unhappy is stealing your natural birthright and has stolen your natural birthright. And no doubt, as you may see, and maybe you too will agree with I, the Mystic Philosopher, that want is stealing your birthright, or that want has stolen your birthright. But I'll have much more to say on this point. So in the interest of time, I think I will have to end it here on the 15th with the Mystic Philosopher and pick up back on this point at another time. Now, today I would like to quickly do a little song for a very old friend of mine. Yeah, lady friend of mine. Yeah. And first, Marcy, I can call your name because nobody knows who you are. Yeah, I want to say congratulations to you and especially to your daughter for her accomplishment. She worked hard amidst all, and now she has received her doctorate. I won't call her name, but doctor, we appreciate you and congrats. I use the word congrats, I prefer the word facilitation, but congrats for your accomplishment and all the best here. I remember you're a little baby girl. Yes, I have the pictures them to show that I knew you from a child. Anyway, congrats. Right? So Sister Marcia, let me do that song up here. Yeah. You're right. He said, don't go changing. Try and please me. No, you never let me down before. Don't you imagine you're too familiar and I don't see you anymore. Would not leave you in times of trouble. We could not have come this far. I took the good time, I'll take the bad time. I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have mine unbroken passion. Oh, yeah. Although I might not seem to care. I say I don't want clever conversation. Never want to have to work this hard. I just want someone I can talk to. Oh, I want you just the way you are. Yeah, the way you are. I need to know that you belong always be the same sweet someone that I knew. What would it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? Said I love you, and that's forever. This I promise from the heart. You know I couldn't love you any better. I think I'm messing up the song. I love you just the way you are. Yes, just to help, charge you for the day, right? And I think I've gone over 15 minutes. All right, so again, let me quickly wrap this up. So please join me if or when next I am talking again, possibly episode 20, where and when I will be picking up from where I'm now leaving off here, talking about and focusing on the thing called stress on the mind, or more correctly, the impact that this thing called stress on this thing that we call mind. While I will be again talking much more about the word want. In the meantime and between time, my people, let me remind you that yesterday is history. It too is dead and gone. No more to come back. Tomorrow is a mystery. It too may never come, but today is a gift, which is why we call it the present. And so I'm hereby imploring you to live for today. By live, I mean claim your natural birthright. And just in case you didn't know what that is, again, I said it's your happiness and full joy today and hope for tomorrow. Thanks for your time and for listening. I am the Mystic Philosopher. Ashe, 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 I say.